Welcome back. You've made it 3/4 of the way through the course now. 2 more modules and you will have reached the end. Congratulations. I know you've worked hard. You know, I love teaching. I enjoy talking with students, developing instructional materials. I'm not too good of an actor, as you can see from these videos, but I even enjoy making the videos. But with all of this, I would not have a full life. In fact, my life wouldn't be very complete at all without relationships. Sometimes when I'm meeting face-to-face with people in this course, I have a mixer and I ask them to introduce themselves as if they're at a cocktail party. And they do, and after 10 minutes or so of mingling, they sit down and I say, well, what did you talk about? And they talk primarily about 2 things: work and their relationships. This particular module is going to deal with peer relationships. It's important to all of us to have good, solid, connected relationships with our peers. We'll learn later about how to foster work, but for now, let's focus on social relationships. Actually, if you talk to children with and without disabilities about their experiences and their friendships at school, they'll almost always talk about their social connections, their peers. In fact, as you know, there are many network sites now fostering social connections, such as Facebook, Instagram, etc. As these conversations revolve around close friends, you often hear discussion about how they hang out in the homeroom, at lunch, between classes, and at recess. How this friend or that friend is involved in extracurricular activities with classmates, and how people get together out of school and enjoy activities. I'm sure you remember some of these social relationships also. You can think back to your high school years and your middle and elementary school years and think about the relationships that you have developed. If you can, and if you did develop relationships during your school years, which I'm sure you did, you already have a good grasp on what we're trying to achieve with individuals who have disabilities, and in particular significant disabilities. Research has long identified that peers play a critical role in the lives of children and youth with disabilities. Not only because enjoying relationships can bring great joy, but also because of the important contributions they make to child development and well-being. Studies addressing the social lives of students can be summarized succinctly with a single statement: relationships matter. Most parents, educators, and administrators and other school staff are quite aware of the many ways in which students' relationships with peers can foster and promote learning and enhance the quality of life. Although conversations about the purpose and practice of education often center on academic performance and rigor, particularly now with statewide testing and modified and adapted alternative tests, supporting the development of successful and satisfying relationships has long been recognized as an important element of high-quality educational programming. Indeed, the social opportunities afforded within general education classes and a wide range of activities offered through school are often cited as the principal advantages of inclusive educational services. At the same time, satisfying and durable peer relationships remain elusive or fleeting for a number of children and youth with severe disabilities. For children without disabilities, peer relationships come almost naturally. Not so for many students who have severe disabilities. Rather than offering a sense of belonging and connections with peers and shared learning experiences, schools often do not focus sufficient attention on providing students with severe disabilities the opportunities, the skills, and the supports that connect them and enable them to interact and develop friendships with their peers without disabilities. Put simply, many students with severe disabilities are missing out on opportunities to develop the friendships and other social connections that make life enjoyable and that will help prepare them to transition successfully to adulthood. This module focuses on the important role that relationships play in the lives of all students and describes recommended and evidence-based practices for enhancing the social lives of children and youth with severe disabilities. Peer relationships can make an important difference in the lives of all students, including children and youth who have severe disabilities. The services and supports we provide to students as teachers should reflect our commitment to ensuring that every student has meaningful opportunities to experience a sense of belonging and enjoy satisfying relationships with their peers. And this module describes recommended and evidence-based strategies for promoting peer relationships within inclusive classrooms, informal school contexts, extracurricular activities, and after-school events. Through implementing these strategies, educators, paraprofessionals, parents, and others can each play an influential role in equipping students with the skills and opportunities they need to develop lasting friendships. Enjoy this module, learn from it, and I'll see you again soon.